Hello everyone, welcome back to Nisha's Maths Master Class, and today I am going to explain Standard 8th compound interest topic related to the second semester exam. Very important topic is there. Student, already in 6th standard and 7th standard we learn about simple interest, correct? Now we have to learn about the compound interest. Okay, so what is meant by compound interest? So that is the most important thing. What is the meaning of interest and what is the meaning of compound interest? Already we learned in 6th standard, 7th standard. So whenever we borrow some money from the bank or any patpedi, so that time we have to take that money or borrow the money for some years, correct? So that time bank giving us some rate of interest, and on that rate of interest we have to pay interest on that. So that is called simple interest. Okay, and this year you people are learn is compound interest. So what is meant by compound interest? So in your textbook lesson number 14, one paragraph they given about the compound interest. Now I am reading, everyone pay attention. Bank calculate the interest after each year and it expected that the interest should be paid by the borrower every year. If the borrower fails to pay the interest for 1 year, and then the bank consider the principal and the interest of first year together as the loan for the second year. Thus the second year the interest is calculated on the amount formed by principal of first year together with its interest. That is, for the second year the principal for charging interest is the amount of the first year. The interest charged by the method is called compound interest. Okay, means whatever the amount charged by the bank, okay, and if any borrower maybe failed to submit or paid the money, so that time after 1 year, after 2 years, bank again charge the money on that interest. So that interest is called compound interest. Okay, so when we solve such a type of a question, so that time this is our first formula, and the formula is compound interest is equal to principal in the bracket 1 plus r means rate of interest, upon 100 bracket complete raised to n means year. Okay, so see children, we have to write down the normal values whatever they given in the question. So in this question number 3 they given the values. Okay, so first of all p means 4000, you have to write down equal sign here. Okay, 1 plus r, now r means 7.5, 100 as it is write down, raised to n means 2. Got it? Understood this first step? Okay, now twice time we have to do this. One more information is there, when the numbers are present in decimal, okay, so that time two things are there. Either you have to convert into decimal fraction. So when we have to convert this in decimal fraction, how we have to do? Already we learn in 7th standard and 6th standard. Okay, so now I am showing you, everyone just see. Okay, now see 100 into 1 plus this one. Okay, so 100 ones are 100. Okay, and then 0.75. This is our answer. Okay, आफ्टरवर्ड नेक्स्ट इसमें और एक मेथड भी आप कर सकते हो, मतलब इसके आगे इसके जगह 4000 इन द ब्रैकेट ऐसे भी आप सॉल्व करके जा सकते हैं। यहाँ पे हमने उसका पॉइंट हटा दिया और उसका डेसिमल फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करके लिख दिया। ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? या तो ये मेथड भी बेटर है। चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं। नाउ आई रिमूव द डेसिमल पॉइंट, आई पुट द 0 to 100. $1,075 upon 100,000. Okay, because twice is there, so we have to write down this number twice a time. Okay, now 3 zeros are cut with this 3 0. Okay, now this 1000, this see 505. Okay, 4. So divisibility test 5 we have to use easily here. First of all I cut with this 4 with this 4 ones are 4. Okay, 4 twos are 8, 9, 10, 20. 4 5s are 20, 4 zeros are 0. Okay, now cut this one. After this and this or this or this. First floor, ground floor, first floor, ground floor. Unit place carry 0, unit place carry 5. So we have to use the divisibility test of 5. Okay, so if I take the number of 5 in my mind, so easily I have to divide the number. Second more thing, 25 tens are 250. So maybe I used in here divisibility 10, not 10, but I use the number like that only. For example, 25 tens are 25 ones are 25, 25 zeros are 0, 25 fours are 100, 7, 25 threes are 75. Understand? I shown you here. Got it? How we get 43? Okay. Same 25 tens are 250. Barabar? 25 tens are 250. Now again this number with this number we have to easily divide. Correct now? Because unit place carry 0, unit place carry 5. Got my point? So suppose 5, 10, 5 twos are 10, 5 twos are 10, 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. Got my point? Now 215 into 43 upon 2. Okay? Understood? Any doubt, children? Now we have to multiply 215 multiply with 43. 5 threes are 15, carry over 1, 3 ones are 3, plus 1 4, 3 twos are 6, 4 fives are 20, 4 ones are 4, 5 6, 4 twos are 8. I'm writing answer here. Upon 2. Okay. So I divide this number with 2. 2 fours are 8. 2 6 are 12. 2 twos are 4. Correct. And 2 twos are 4. Again 2 twos are 4. 2 fives are 10. Got it? This is our compound interest. Understood everyone? Any doubt, children? Very simple and easy, but the numbers are big. Okay? Now how I remove the decimal point? Just I am going to take denominator as a 10. Okay? Same here I apply the procedure. 100 into 10, so 1000. That's why I written here. Okay? Got my point, everyone? Now this is our simple compound interest. Now the next procedure to find out amount. Okay? Amount. So for the amount you have to use the formula. Amount is equal to interest minus principal. Okay? So interest is 4622.5 and the principal is 4000. Understand? So the amount is got my point, everyone? Any doubt, children? Okay, so simple and easy, but when we solve such a type of a question, so that time take a long breath, okay, and then calm your mind because big numbers are big. Okay, afterwards solve it. Got my point, everyone? So if you like the content, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.